What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Monday edition of A Morning Scone, presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Smoothie time. How about it, y'all? Joey B and the Bengals down 21-3. Come all the way back to win it in overtime and punch their ticket to Super Bowl 56. The first time the Bengals are in the Super Bowl since 1988. Uncanny. And they got blown out by the 49ers that day. Which is no crime. The 49ers beat everybody then. And it was almost a rematch, but the Rams come back. Down 10 with under a minute to play in the third quarter. The Rams come back to beat Jimmy G and the Niners to win the NFC Championship. So we got a Rams, Bengals Super Bowl 2 weeks from yesterday. Looking forward to it. Love that Tyler Shelvin picked up Joe Burrow after the game on his shoulders, a la Alabama 2019. Love that Joe Burrow punked Ohio State for trying to claim him. Love that he just continues to truck along, man. So, awesome, man. So, man, I picked the Chiefs to win that game. Had at 21-3, you're thinking, man, well, this is just gonna be a rout. You know, that's what I thought. Man, it's just early. You know, Burrow and them will be there. It's just early. But Chiefs boneheaded play before half, not getting points. And the Bengals' defensive plan in the second half was incredible to handcuff Mahomes and give Burrow the chance to come back. And sure enough, he did, man. Unflappable. Unreal. Earl Joseph Lytle, good morning. Bo Brown. So Chase and Burrow are 6-0 in the playoffs. So I saw that. So I don't understand how they're 6-0 in the playoffs. So if you want to go back to LSU, okay, so you could say Oklahoma and then Clemson, right? It's 2. And then they beat the Raiders, the Titans, and now the Niners. That's 5. What game am I missing? I heard a lot of people say, so what game am I missing? I mean, they weren't in the playoffs a year ago, obviously. So what am I missing? Brian Wynn, Kelly Presley, Lawrence Burley, what's up? Why is your podcast not up on Monday morning? So I go and record it Monday when I get to studio. Most days, Lawrence, and thank you for asking, by the way, that's LSU Daily. Most days, I'll record it after AFR, so it's live in the morning. I'll set it for like 6 a.m., but I'm not up at studio, and I'm not going up there on Sunday night. Sorry. I'm not leaving my house on Sunday night to go up to studio to record the podcast. So I'll do it Monday morning. Charlotte Morris, Bill Gallion, Derek Thomas. Man, I'm sick. How my Chiefs lost that game. Just at a loss for words. Derek Thomas, like the late Derek Thomas? Hey, man. Y'all got Joey B, bro. And honestly, Derek, it's your own stupidity, not you, but it's the Chiefs' own stupidity that left the door open. Not getting points before the end of half is completely unforgivable. You're at the 1 yard line. You have time to run 3 plays. For a veteran, an MVP like Patrick Mahomes, on second down, not to throw the ball into the end zone that's inexcusable. Completely inexcusable mistake. So you get no points. Instead of going into half up 14 and getting the ball, you go into half up 11 and giving Cincinnati a feeling like, all right. And, man, they left the door open. They left it open, and Joey B kicked it in, bro. Ain't the first time he's done that to people, dog. Aaron Everett, what's up? Jonathan Martin, Nick Bradley Hole. How'd the recruiting weekend go? Very well from all accounts. But then again, Nick, I don't know that any official visit weekend ever goes badly. You roll out the red carpet for high school kids. They get free meals at top restaurants. They get treated like royalty. They put on the uniform. They go in the stadium. They get all the, like, you know what I mean? All the attention's given them. I don't know that a recruiting weekend's ever gone badly. We'll see Wednesday. Huge day. But yeah, I do think if I had to say it today, I'd bet they're going to get Harold Perkins and Jacoby Matthews. I do. Julio Mendez, good morning. Arthur Coco, good morning. Randy Bennett, good morning. Aaron Everett, dear Lord, Jimmy G, stay in San Fran. So go back to the point, right? A lot of people around here have asked, hey, should the Saints make a move for Garoppolo? Are you convinced that Jimmy Garoppolo is a better player, a better option than Jameis Winston? I'm not. Are you willing to give up assets to get Jimmy Garoppolo? I'm not. I mean, he is a pedestrian player who is almost guaranteed to make the boneheaded mistakes in every game he plays. And he's not the kind of guy that's going to win a game for you. He could lose it for you, but he's not going to win it for you. So, nah, man. Shane O'Mac, good morning. Joey Vincent, good morning. Tim Gotro. Pat Houston, Brian Pinton, good morning. Chad Landry, official Friday, Burrow for president. What's the line on the Super Bowl? I haven't even checked it yet. What's the early line? Let's see. See, Rams 4. Wow. Rams 4, huh? Yep, I'll take all 4 of them points. I will absolutely take the Bengals to win that game. Yes, I will. Matt, be honest, down 21-3, it was over, right? I thought it was that place against quarterback. Just wow, go Joe. Yeah, man. I mean, Earl, look, I picked the Chiefs, right? I picked the Chiefs to win and cover. And 21-3, I was like, well, man, it's pulling for Joe, obviously, but you don't you don't bet with your heart, you bet with your head. And yeah, 21-3 was rolling, but they left the door open, man. They left the door open, and Burrow made the plays. How about converting 2 3rd and 7s late in the game with his feet? And the one was shades of Eli Manning in the Super Bowl where Chris Jones had him wrapped up and he got out of it, and then Jones ran him down and swiped at his legs, and he high-stepped out of it toward the sideline. Incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Dylan Landry, Bernard Snyder, last play at the end of the half, changed the momentum. Oh, there's no question. There's just no question. Stephen Fry, Jeff McKithen, morning 54 trip around the sun. Hey, all right, Jeff. Happy birthday, my brother. 54 years young. I'll drink a smoothie to that. Hope it's an awesome day, man. Enjoy it. Chase Pellegrin, good morning. Brian Wynn. Mahomes self-destructed in the second half. Well, yeah, but a lot of it had to do, obviously, with the pressure that Cincinnati got on him. And then, boy, he made some dumb decisions. The interception in overtime was like, what are you doing? the interception in overtime, just chucking the ball down the field into double coverage, was astonishing. With everything on the line, you know what? I hate to say this. The game flow felt eerily similar to the Saints-Rams NFC Championship game in 2018, where Saints were up early, they kind of opened the door, they stalled out, had a chance to win it at the end. I mean, look, the Chiefs, we all thought Chiefs were going to win it in regulation. I mean, they're right down the field, they're in the red zone, and then Mahomes takes 2 sacks. And hell, he fumbled on the second one. He was lucky his offensive lineman recovered it. Otherwise, they didn't even get the field goal to tie it. But, it looks like you're going to win in regulation. It doesn't work out. Kick the field goal. Anyway, you go to overtime. Well, obviously, the Saints didn't get a chance to kick the field goal to win it. But you go to overtime, and Chiefs got the ball. Chiefs got the ball and threw a pick. Like the Saints got the ball. Breeze threw a pick. And then, boom. So, anyway. Oh, they're counting the SEC championship as a playoff game? Yeah, no. No, that's not a playoff game. That's a made-for-TV money grab by leagues. That's not a playoff game. Playoff games are, if you lose, you're eliminated. LSU was not going to be eliminated from the college football playoff, even if they lost to Georgia. They were going to be in either way. Dale Broussard, huge signing day Wednesday it is. Be curious to see what kind of numbers they do. After only signing 13 in the early period, we know we've added 12 transfers, but boy, you still got a lot of room in this class. So see how many they sign. If you're able to get Perkins, Matthews, if you get the tight end out of Westgate, Lewis, and if you get Citizen, the running back, if you get those 4, Burrow with his JB9 chain with diamonds and a mock turtleneck. My God. What a baller. And after he goes, they asked him if his chain was, if the diamonds were really, because of course they are. I make too much money to have fake ones. Deborah Coward, Ron Ritchie, Kerry Hughes, what's good? Good morning. Chase Pelican, big commitment for men's basketball. Yep, if you missed it, LSU basketball got another 5-star commitment over the weekend. Will Wade is such a baller, dude. Absolutely incredible. Johan Traora he's a 6'10", 225-pound center out of Glendale, Arizona. He committed to Will. Got another 5-star. So Will Wade's had at least one 5-star in every recruiting class at LSU. And now that's the second in this class. It is worth mentioning, of course, we're talking so much about Burrow, but man, Jamar Chase, Tyler Shelvin, also in the Bengals. And then think about the Rams. Andrew Whitworth gets to go back to another Super Bowl. Really feel good for him. Odell, makes a Super Bowl. For all the talk about him being enigmatic and bad teammate or whatever, I mean, this is honestly going to show you, he just needed to be in the right situation where someone could get him the ball. It wasn't Odell in Cleveland. It was Baker Mayfield. Right situation. They showed a stat that last night was the first time he went over 100 yards receiving in a game in like 3 years. It's crazy. All right, YouTube, smash that like button. Facebook, please like the page, share the post. Spurge, what's good? Mr. Jones, morning, Matt. Way to go, Joey B, the next great NFL quarterback. I don't think he's the next great one. I think he's already there, man. Super Bowl in year 2. Think about the quarterbacks in the AFC right now with established players like Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, who both won MVPs, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Joey B. I mean, whew. Quarterbacks in the AFC are incredible. Trivia, good morning. Ohio State tried to claim him and he punked him. So I saw a graphic on Twitter. I'm assuming it's real. Where Ohio State listed Burrow as the whatever quarterback to play in the Super Bowl from Ohio State. And Burrow was like, I don't know why they're trying to claim me. It ain't where you start, it's where you finish. And I'll always be an LSU Tiger. I'm paraphrasing, but that's kind of what he said. That was the quote I saw on the graphic yesterday. Tara Walker, Brandon, good morning. Sparta, Trey Guy, Big Chrisdom 24, Wendell Norman. Let's see, Trey, have you heard how the recruiting weekend went? Brian Kelly's gritty is improving. By all accounts, it went well. Harold Perkins had like his whole family here. Remember, his family's from New Orleans. Post-Katrina, they evacuated to Houston and stayed. He lives in Cyprus, had been committed to A&M. I told y'all what happened with the A&M deal. His NIL package was about $500K, but it was $125 per year over 4 years. So he had to stay for 4 years to get that money, and so he was like, bounce. So I also believe that Perkins and Jacoby Matthews, from what I understand, talking to people very close to Jacoby Matthews last week, that they plan to play together wherever they go. So certainly a good chance at LSU. If not, it seems like Florida would be the destination. But when you get the last impression and you have the emotional pull as well, close this deal, man. Sean Comiskey, morning, Matt. Excited about the new NIL news from Hudco. Is that just for Louisiana recruits? So, Sean, it could be anywhere, but the jobs that we do have to be obviously in Louisiana. So for those that missed it, Hudco, we announced our NIL program, which we're calling Hudco Hometown Heroes. And we know Harold Perkins and those guys are going to be able to get massive NIL deals. But our objective was, how do we help any student athlete? So anytime we do a job, if you hire us to replace your roof, you, the homeowner, get to determine who you'd like to do us to do an NIL deal with. So let's say we replace your roof and your niece is a golfer at Centenary, and you say, I want you to do a deal with my niece. Great. She'll become a Hudco Hometown Hero. Or if you don't have anyone like that and we replace your roof, we can do a deal with whoever you want. Maybe your favorite player is Micah Baskerville or Ali Gay or name it. Efton Reed. We'll go do a deal with whoever. So we're excited about it. Let's see. Last possession before halftime cost the Chiefs the game. I mean, yeah, they were still up 11 at home. I mean, but yes. Kenny Schulz, what's up? Let's celebrate with the Hudco Hustle. All right, we'll get one in there.
Someone you know, Scone and Terrio. All you need is Hudco. Call Hudco Roofing. 364-1007.
All right. No saying more than Matt. Tested out of a trial run pick this weekend. I would have lost. Those guys in Vegas are smart. Tested out a trial run pick that got it. Oh, you never bet before. Yeah, happens. Josh Higginbotham, Austin O'Quinn, Rappin' Batches, Mr. Jones, Official Friday. Bengals went from 4-12 to Super Bowl appearance. Mind blowing. They won 2 games 2 years ago when they drafted Joe. I mean, think about that. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. All right. We're 7:53. All right, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes rapid fire. Sorry if I missed you. These mornings get a little compressed on school days for Drew. Let's see, Billy Freeman, Brock Blanchard, Todd Harris, Tommy Vienendahl. Let me see if I can get 1 or 2 more. I'll go rapid fire. Jonathan O'Neill, morning Matt. Not a fan of NFL football. These postseason games have been unbelievable. Jonathan, that's why people are fans of NFL football. The product is better. Brian, you may be more emotional about college, which is fine. But undeniably, the product is better. Michael Blanco looked like the Bama game in 2020. The Bama game in 2020 was a blowout. I think you got the wrong year. Bama came into LSU and hung 50 on the Tigers. Teresa Michelle. Put pressure on Mahomes. He starts to scramble. Defense eats him alive. See, the thing is, he's usually really good in those situations. But yesterday he was bad. Eric Gullett. Following conversation from Friday with Terrio. I'm going to bust in the studio this week just to say, hey, Matt, you said anytime, anywhere. Yeah, but you're just not going to be able to get in the building. Garland Harrell, good morning from Yuma, Arizona. Hey, Dad, good morning. Jonathan Martin Scone, I think they mean postseason games. They're 6-0. Postseason? So I guess if you're counting, then, all right, if you say postseason, then you're counting SEC Championship. But I think SEC Championship technically is still a regular season, I think. And whatever. Or maybe you're counting the bowl game, Fiesta Bowl. People said playoffs. I mean, that was what I saw. They're in the playoffs. But postseason would make more sense. Dave Clark, morning Matt. Since he doesn't have a good offensive line, you think Joey B can withstand? Oh, Dave, believe that has got to be number one what they address in this offseason. I don't even think that's a question. They'll build it up. When do we start seeing Burrow commercials, not Mahomes commercials? That's a great question. You better believe with this, he's going to start getting major national deals. Renee Marks, good morning. Reagan Lee, keep seeing posts about LSU being in the top 10 recruiting on 247. Every time I look, it doesn't include the transfers. I don't know, Reagan. I mean, I hate to say it this way. I don't care. I don't care what 247 ranks LSU. I understand what you're saying. Maybe at the end of the cycle they'll include the transfers. I don't know. Caleb, are you giving up coffee? Just something different? No, of course not giving up coffee. I'll have a cup of coffee when I get Drew in the car. But no, so I got up this morning, worked out, so I wanted to make sure I got my post-workout protein. And so that's why I have my smoothie, and I'll have coffee in a bit. David Tolson, Chiefs need to matriculate the ball down the field with the 65 power toss trap. Ed Check, how many portal transfers can LSU take? So you can take 7 over your initial 25. So once you've hit your initial 25 number, you can take 7 more. So it really depends how many high school players they take as well. Oh, that's true. You know what? That's a good point, Dale. Matt House should spend the night in Cyprus Tuesday night. Matt House, LSU's defensive coordinator, is now available to come be LSU's defensive coordinator. Steve Colson, Hudco Roofing Super Bowl commercial. Selvate just finished shooting theirs. Very nice, very nice, very nice. It's money well spent, and you know you're going to get attention. All right, I think we're done, y'all. Hope there's a good alignment to pick at 32. Hey, Rode Yule, You know, the Saints took 32nd overall. Ryan Ramczyk. That's worked out okay. All right, y'all, I got to bounce. Sorry if I missed you. Thank you for watching, as always. LSU Daily will be live sometime around 10 a.m. And then AFR 3, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. As always, shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing. You need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. They're the best. They're tagged in the post on Facebook. Of course, Hudco Roofing and HudcoRoofing.com. Okay, y'all have an awesome day, and we'll see you. Peace.